I mean, to be able to do that type of to a woman and other women, but it's not new. It's not like it's new news. And same time he beat out a motherfucking what's a little girl named Cassie or whatever. He had an assistant by the name of Capricorn.
Suge Knight has officially entered the converse on Cassie's action against Diddy. And in a new occasion of his podcast From Captivity, Suge named another woman that Diddy allegedly abused. Meanwhile, Diddy's former head of security, Roger Bonds, who was named in Cassie's action, participated a stunner communication, putatively attesting that he tried to save Cassie from Diddy's beatings. It seems like walls are closing in on Diddy, and suckers are saying it's only a matter of time until he joins Suge in captivity. But what exactly did Suge reveal about Diddy's violent history? And whom is the woman Suge named as another one of Diddy's victims? Let's break it down. Face to face, it's gonna be a lot lower shocking than this. Suge Knight is back at it again, throwing shots at Diddy and revealing further details about Diddy's alleged history of manhandling women. In the rearmost occasion of his Collect Call with Suge Knight podcast, Suge claimed that Diddy physically assaulted the womanish adjunct after she failed to inform Diddy about Cassie's brooded involvement with Sprat Cutie. Same time he beat this asterisk out of that mama asterisker. It was a little girl named Cassie or whatever.
Same time he beat the out of motherfucking what's a little girl named Cassie or whatever. He had an assistant by the name of Capricorn. He felt Capricorn. Cap was keeping it on the low about if she was messing with Cuddy or not. Puffy beat the out that.
As you presumably heard by now, Cassie contended in the action that Diddy settled his action with Cassie. Capricorn participated a quotation from the plutocrat. Full stop. 2011 was hell. Woeful area. So back in 2017, Capricorn did an interview with Grailed and said she was the global brand director for Diddy's record marker, Bad Boy, alongside being his particular adjunct from 2001 until she left in 2012. Still, she did not explain why she decided to leave. At that time, it was reported that Diddy fired Capricorn for stealing, but grounded on her recent IG post and what Suge Knight said in his podcast. It sounds like she left after Diddy beat her. Now the fact that Capricorn was Diddy's particular adjunct nearly clearly means she inked an NDA, and that is why she cannot talk about what she went through. Still, it's still disturbing to hear that so numerous people, including women, watched Diddy brutalize Cassie and continued working with him until it happened to them. Another person who allegedly knew what Diddy was doing was his head of security, Roger Bonds, who was named in Cassie's action as the man who tried to stop Diddy from beating her. Cassie recalled an incident from 2009 when Diddy came maddened after seeing her talk to a music director at a party in LA. According to Cassie's action, in the auto leaving the club, Diddy beat her, pushing her into a corner of the vehicle and stomping on her face. Cassie claims that security staff Roger Bonds tried to stop the beating, but was unfit to lessen the situation. And now Roger has putatively verified this by participating a post on IG that read, "This isn't meant to be pitfalls or snitching or anything like that against Cassie or Diddy or anyone differently. This is me telling my verity as I truly flash back it for two reasons only. It's because I've 4 daughters, so on all gallants, my verity as I have seen it, allowed and was involved with it for times." Roger also identified the since deleted post. "I am willing to tell my verity because for so numerous times I was quiet. Nothing matters now but family." Now going back to Suge Knight's claims about Diddy beaming Capricorn Clark. Suge also said that Interscope Records helped Diddy cover this up and paid Capricorn to settle so Diddy would avoid jail. Now they did not beat the eschewal of her. It was an Interscope person, the Interscope's juvenile, that paid her to settle, or he wouldn't go to jail.
Now they beat the out of her. It was an Interscope person, the Interscope's check that paid her to settle, or he wouldn't go to jail.
Suge also mentioned Diddy's fellowship with Russell Simmons, who moved to Indonesia after facing allegations of SA from multiple women.
And or a motherfucker who's a beater, they can do the Super Bowl and get an award. Plus, he can beat the out of two and they pay for it, and he get an award. And for his having somebody, have male to that's some weirdo shit.
Now, while Suge said he will make Diddy clean toilets if they ever meet in captivity, he also expressed mistrustfulness that Diddy will be charged because he is defended by people indeed more important than him. But it's not nothing new. Everybody know that, presumably, Gus ran in for the longest.
But it's not nothing new. Everybody know that probably Gus ran in for the longest. That's not like it's new news. Why you think him and Russell was friends? He'd never get charged or go to prison. I mean, he made too much money for the people that he basically worked for or handled business for. And when you look at it, he got lawyers, and her lawyers are smart also. They left something in, but they didn't go all the way. They basically went like, okay, they ain't gonna say he was participating with the male prostitutes also, because they didn't have to make it like she was a part of it. And then they weren't gonna say he was, because they gotta leave some out and get them to settle for that $30 million. And they had those side meetings, like, we didn't say the part why they were testing your guts out. Everybody know they've been testing your guts out. So let's settle, or that's coming out if we have to fight it. So I'm quite sure they're gonna settle like ASAP. But if you need to sell it, I'm gonna grant you my single boy. Had your cook game working, I don't want no head, but you're gonna be cleaning the toilet.
Meanwhile, another old interview with Sugarface, where he putatively suggested that Tupac wanted to expose Metropolis's questionable jest. And suckers are now saying manly victims also need to come forward and sue Diddy. However, Pac did not feel that was good if it was a rapper that meddled with guys and go both ways. He was, because Pac felt. That is why Pac attacked certain rappers and said they gay. As you presumably know, suckers have been calling out Diddy for a long time over rumors that he prepped Usher, Justin Bieber, and other youthful manly artists. Also, Jaguar Wright preliminarily claimed that a former Bad Boy counsel told her she formerly walked in on Diddy and R&B songster Christopher Williams.
This young woman walked in to get approval on some paperwork. See, and when she walked in, the door wasn't locked, so she didn't think twice about just walking in. And when she walked in, she saw Christopher Williams performing fellatio on Puff.
Suckers are now saying it's crazy how Diddy managed to avoid charges for so long, and they are hoping he will get the Suge Knight treatment soon. One addict said, though Suge Knight is no angel, I believe him. However, look at Suge Knight's talkie of 10 plus times ago. If anyone cares, he says the exact same thing 10 times ago that Diddy had commodity to do with Fester and Biggie's death. Tupac, just like Cassie, was around a lot of dollies who did not have his or her stylish interest at heart. Prayers for Cassie and all DMV victims. But how do you feel about all this? Do you agree with Suge Knight that Diddy will not go to jail because he is defended by his important elders? Comment down below, and do not miss out on this coming videotape.